It seems a bit strange to be reporting on finances for this quinquennium, since we're talking about the period from January 1, 2016 through December 31, 2020. So much has happened since that time that it's difficult to think about what happened way back then. Our finances were basically very stable, with not much change up or down for the period under review, as you could see by the graphs in the report you received. That stability is also recognized by the fact that our working capital and days of cash on hand were strong and within policy. Our tithe income did have a noticeable increase in 2018, and that trend continued through the rest of the period. Then, in March of 2020, COVID stopped our world as we knew it. Churches closed and began virtual worship. The conference office basically closed, and many worked from home. Events such as summer camp, camp meeting, outdoor school, and music festival were canceled, and church life looked very different. Zoom was barely a recognized communication tool, and suddenly we were looking at people in little boxes on our screens by the hour. The big question at that time for our church worldwide was, what will tithe income look like? Will there be a drastic drop since people are not attending church in person on a regular basis? We did not know, and across the North American division, we were told to prepare for a 25% drop in tithe giving. Well, that did not happen. God's people are faithful, and the pandemic did not hinder that faithfulness. Tithe was up slightly in 2020 over the previous year, and online giving increased by 118% in our conference, as many more of our churches enrolled in Adventist giving. God blessed, and our constituents continued to be faithful. In fact, since expenses were so drastically reduced, 2020 turned out to be a very good year. Prior to COVID, we did have some successful and exciting events that were also successfully funded. As you listen to the reports from our department directors, you can hear the details of those activities. We did formally add a human resources department during this time. However, that did not increase our office employee count and was basically budget neutral, since we were able to realign resources as vacancies occurred. A very difficult decision was made during 2020. After much study, research, and prayer, the Conference Executive Committee voted on June 16 to close our local Adventist Book Center. The Book Center had been an institution in our conference for many years, and it was a very hard decision to wrestle with. However, declining sales, even prior to COVID, and rising operating costs created a scenario that we could no longer manage. We're grateful for the support of the Kansas-Nebraska Adventist Book Center, as we have partnered with them to serve our churches and constituents. We are grateful for God's blessings during the ups and downs of this past 5 years, and are confident that He will continue to lead us as we rely on Him for guidance and direction. Thank you for your faithfulness, your support, and your prayers. As another quinquennium is now in progress, we move forward together, claiming the promise that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us.